up, family? So it's been a minute since I did a vlog. It's just so much easier to make shorts. But I'm currently in line at McDonald's trying to get some lunch. Even though I'm kind of in a rush and I'm not taking advantage of my time in the best way. Come on. But I have like a work dinner thing to go to that I'm supposed to be getting ready for. Like I started to go do my makeup, try to refresh my hair. Wow, sir, your beard, is it really a choice? Like, beard is pure gray, but then I guess he chooses to dye his hair on top. It's a choice. It's definitely a choice. And of course, I come to the slowest, ghettoest McDonald's for an event that starts at 5, and it is 3:43. And I need to shower, do my makeup, refresh my hair so it looks some type of cute, and drive to said place during rush hour. I'm priorities. So good at it. So good. But yeah, so shit, that was close. So yeah, life updates. I got a promotion at work, which I guess is a good thing, right? It's more money, all that jazz. The thing about it is, though, it was only because we don't have enough staff to cover all of the many jobs that we have that are supposed to be in my office, like all the vacancies. We don't have enough people to fill them currently, and all the candidates that they keep getting who keep applying for this job, they're just not good, or they don't fit whatever requirements that they have. So they got the bright idea of, you know what, let's just merge this position in with a position that we already have filled and do it that way. I just put on too much chapstick. Lips went from being dry to greasy. So yeah, that's where my little promotion came from. So they kind of like added more things to my plate while taking one big thing off of my plate. Like, my current position, I like have to deal with volunteers, have to go out and do presentations at different things for like schools and businesses and whatnot. But then I also see clients. So I go out on activations, I meet with survivors, and then I meet with those clients, with those survivors, and like do educational workshops and all that jazz. So they're taking that portion off my plate. I would still go out on activations. I still do the tablings and the presentations and deal with the volunteers. That's going to be the bulk of my job now. But they're taking the client portion off of my plate. So I will no longer have to be speaking with clients, no longer carrying a caseload, none of that. But then what they also added to my plate when they took the clients off my plate was that now I have to do quarterly reports as far as like how many volunteers we have, how many activations we went on, like all of that jazz. So yeah. I don't know if that's a good or bad trade-off, but we gonna see. So now the current assignment is for me to like finish up with all the clients that I do have now, who I'm doing classes for and whatnot, finish up with them. And then I will move fully into my new position. Fun. But right now we have like some sort of like volunteer lectureship, or not lectureship, but It's a volunteer appreciation dinner, something or other. Come on, ma'am, I'm so close. Of course, when it's my turn, they disappear. Thank you. All right. Oh, buddy. I am so hungry. So hungry. I didn't even have breakfast. This is my first meal of the day. At almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been surviving off of coffee all day long. Because I got an activation last night at like 9:30 that lasted until 12:30. Thank you. The ghetto. All right now. I am so hungry. So hungry. I can't wait to eat all on my own. Grace. Oh my gosh, and they're so salty. And there's chapstick. Put so much of it on I could taste it, and it's not compatible with French fries. Sir. Man, it's going the opposite way. In traffic on a bike. The ghetto. So the activation I went on last night until this morning was just like, I felt so bad for the survivor because it was basically like I got called out for no reason. Because no matter what I tried to do, I couldn't help her. Like, it was either no room at one safe house, or like, because she technically has a place of her own, she can't get safe housing. You have to like really have no place to go, and the perpetrator's not on her lease, so that means that she, in the eyes of the organization, she's good, she's safe, there's no issue. But I mean, there is still an issue. But you get your restraining order, but it's just a piece of paper. I mean, I still advise that if you need one, that you get it. But at the same time, there are extra precautions that need to be taken. And at that moment, that man was just entirely too close and had too much access to be able to get to the survivor. So it was like she needed safe housing, but couldn't get her safe housing. At least until he's caught. Like, that was all we were looking for, was safe housing until, one, he's been served, and then until she's able to get her youngest children from his mama house. That's all we wanted. Couldn't get it. Then all the other resources I was trying to find for her, like, again, it was in the middle of the night, so they're all closed. So it's like you gotta wait till the morning. But then that didn't solve our problem because she needed it for that night, and it was too much. It was too much. So I was trying to put the pieces of that puzzle together today. Then had to deliver like heartbreaking news to one of my other clients, who her story is heartbreaking, and basically had to break up with her because she had to move out of state because she shared an apartment with the perpetrator. She wasn't working, so the rent can't get paid, and so then she gets evicted, so she's has nowhere to go, and she has a 3-year-old, so she had to go stay with her mama across state lines. And because she is now across state lines, all of our services come to a halt. We can no longer help because she's across state lines, even though she still really needs the help. So basically I had to break that to her today and look up other resources for her in the current state that she's now in, where she basically now has to start from scratch in trying to get the services that she needs. Today was a day. Where you going? Hi, I'm right here. Where you going? I got one of these new rotating tripod things. Oh my gosh. I thought it was supposed to be like helpful, but this thing just goes wherever it wants to go, whenever it feels like it. But alright, I talked it over with my coworkers. We're not getting dressed too fancy, so I'm just wearing like this cute little sweater dress. Has ruffled feathers. Not feathers, but ruffled sleeves. I mean, let me stop talking. I gotta get dressed. What's up, family? Another day, another dollar. Technically, I am on the clock and at work right now. Again, eating my lunch on the run in the car.
In a quarter mile, slide left onto West Clements Ridge Road.
I feel like in the beginning of this vlog, I was in a car getting McDonald's, and here I am yet again in the car getting McDonald's. This has become my life.
Slide left onto West Clements Ridge Road.
Okay. There's always a bump there. I was bracing for it. But the event went good. Last time we talked, I was headed getting ready for an event. Ended up being like 30 minutes late because the dress just wasn't dressing that I wanted to wear. And I had these like knee-high black boots that I was gonna wear, but when I put the boots on, they didn't, I don't know, I needed something, they were sliding down, and that just wouldn't have looked cute. So those were the only shoes, because of course I was getting dressed at my mom's, so I didn't have my other knee-high, alright, whoever, GPS. And of course, since I was getting dressed at my mom's, I didn't have, like, I had another pair of knee-high brown boots that would have matched with the dress as well, but they were at my apartment and not at my mom's. So then I was scrambling, looking for something else to wear, and ended up putting together an outfit. My mom found these random pants that were really cute, so I just put them on with a shirt that I had and called it a day. It was whatever. But alright. But it was like a typical work event. It was like another organization that we work with was having, it's like celebrating its birthday of like 57 years of service or something like that. And it was at this hall, not even a hall, but like a banquet space, and oh my gosh, the food. It was my first time at this work event, me and another coworker. It was our first time at this particular work event at this hall, and everybody kept telling us like, oh, this food is gonna be nasty, you should have brought some seasonings with you, like some hot sauce in your purse. some sazon, you're gonna need all of it because it's gonna be nasty. But it was all right. It can't be that bad. So first they did the cold buffet, and that was just like a charcuterie board, fruits and little slices of cheese, crackers, bread. Then they had salads too. So it was like a Caesar salad, or it's a plain garden salad. It was good. The charcuterie board was good. Then the hot buffet opened. Man, when I tell you, they had this chicken and like this sauce and this salmon that was entirely too white for me. Like, I don't get how salmon is white, but it was white. And my coworker, when we walked up to the hot buffet, she saw the chicken and she was like, "That's chicken?" I thought that was apple pie. Like, it was weird. It was just the way the spices were. It was just very weird. So
continue on New Jersey 168 north.
So yeah, and then it was like vegetables. So it was like string beans and zucchini. And then what was the next thing that they had? The vegetables, string beans, zucchini, and then potatoes. The potatoes were actually really good. And then it was like prime rib or ham. The prime rib was okay, I suppose. I'll be honest, I've never really eaten it before because it's never been my twist. But it was okay. Like, they had some au jus that I put on top of everything, and that pretty much saved all of it because, whoa, buddy, it was by itself, it was not good. Like, the first thing everybody did when they sat down to the table was like, pass the salt, pass the pepper, pass the butter. But it was fun. We had fun. It was good conversation. We laughed a lot. Yeah. And it was all on company dime, because I think the tickets were like $35 a chair. So I didn't have to pay for it. But today, I just had to drive out to West Jubumble to meet with some students at a school to talk with them about my company services and stuff and whatnot. And then I left there. Now I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment. My gas tank is gonna be crying when today's over. Like, I filled my tank up yesterday before I went to the work event. And I don't know, well, I do know what happened. I had to drive all the way out to West Jubumble to go to that school. So that took a nice little chunk of my gas. And, round trip, that's taking a nice little chunk. And now I have to go in that complete opposite direction to my doctor's appointment. I'm just looking at my gas tank and I want to cry. Is it just me, or does anybody else feel like not only is gas higher, but it doesn't last as long? Like, when gas was cheaper, it would last you for a good little minute. Like, I could go for a whole week, fill my tank up on Sunday night, go for a whole week on that one tank. But now, no. Granted, with this job, I do drive more to different places, but still, damn, like, I'm definitely gonna have to fill out the mileage reimbursement form this time around, because something's gotta give. I just filled my tank. It's only Wednesday, and I don't get paid again until next week. They're cutting into my budget. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's the green arrow. We're not turning, we're going straight. Now look at you in the middle of the street. Okay, now you can go. Your turn. There we go. There we go. You can do it. But, so this doctor's appointment I'm going to, I have, like, ever since I gave birth to Theo, he was a one child that I pushed out. Tom was a C-section. Theo, I pushed him out. And since then, I think I like pushed too hard or whatever, but I think I got like a hernia because of that. And at one point after I had him, I brought it up to the doctor and they had me go and get like a, what do you call it? The x-ray or whatever. And then the very next doctor's appointment I had with them, they never mentioned anything about it. Like, they didn't say if they got the results, what it was, none of that. And then, you know, being a military family and moving all around, and my ex having us move all around for no good goddamn reason, I basically just, like, fell out of going to my doctor's appointments to get it checked. But now, I feel like it's gotten bigger, and occasionally it'll just like cramp up, like I'll cramp up, and it'll be like my whole midsection, like I can't even move, walk, nothing. So yeah, something's got to be done. You gotta fix this, because this is not how people are supposed to live. Good morning, family. It's Friday now. Yo, this vlog is all over the place. I humbly apologize, but it's the state of my life at the moment. So dropped the kids off at school. Had to drop my mom off somewhere to do something for another family member. Yeah, so I had to come back to the house now to make my lunch for work because I'm trying to curb my spending. And also, I went to the doctor's and they had me step on the scale, y'all. I'm about to like gain back every pound that I lost doing keto. And I was so strict when I was doing keto. And I lost 50 pounds, which is awesome. But I feel like I'm about to just gain it all back right now because with my new job, I've been eating out more since I'm just like always so busy and on the go and just got to do stuff. They're like, I got the McDonald's app on my phone and I have an insane amount of points. And so because I have the points, I'm like, oh, I don't have to spend money. I can just get lunch from based on my points. But McDonald's every day is not healthy, and I'm starting to feel it. Like, really starting to feel it. So I'm trying to make more of a conscious effort now about my health. Plus, at work, they're starting the 10,000 steps challenge or something. Like, every day for the next 7 weeks, they want you to walk 10,000 steps. Or try to, and whoever takes the most steps at the end of it all, like you win a prize or some stuff. So yeah. So I'm a part of that challenge. But yeah, let me make my salad. Got my lettuce. Tomatoes, my avocado. I went to Sam's Club the other day to do some grocery shopping after the doctor's appointment, and I realized like your girl was getting bigger. Went to Sam's and got all the things that I needed to create lunch and stuff. And forgive this angle, but like my tripod's upstairs and I don't feel like going to get that. Plus I haven't gotten used to it yet, and it never does what I want it to do. It's always looking for other people that are not me. But yeah, so after the doctor's appointment, I went to Sam's, gathered all the things that I would need. Because even like with the kids, like I haven't been cooking like actual dinners. I'm just like, oh, go in there and find yourself something to eat. And so, you know, kids, they'll just get whatever is quick and fast. So they've been, especially Theo, they've been eating like a lot of cereal. Tom's been pizza rolls and all that stuff, like all stuff that's just not really food for real. Like it's not. Let's be honest. It's supposed to be like a snack, a once in a while kind of thing, not a 4 nights out of the week. I'm calling it dinner.
and it was actually really, really good. Like, super good. When I came home from work yesterday, and after helping Theo with his homework and stuff, I was just tired, so I didn't rinse out my bowls. What time is it? 8:11. Still making good time. Okay. Tupperware is clean. I must say this is like one of the better purchases I made. Having glass Tupperware, it changes things. Like I can put spaghetti in this and it's not going to stain it up. The top always matches afterwards. Like it's a beautiful thing. You never have to worry about playing find the top. Is this the right top? It's like an inch off and so now it doesn't fit. Like it's just, I don't have those issues with glass Tupperware. Everyone should get themselves some of this. Okay.
Yeah, tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. I want it now, I want it later. Chasing a dream, put it on paper. Nothing can stop me, not even haters. Bring me that flavor. I want it now, I want it later. Chasing a dream, put it on paper. Nothing can stop me, not even haters. Bring me that flavor. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. Biz on the tongue so you know that it's sweet. Loving the flavor, I'm loving the treat. Know what I want, I know this what I need. Give me that bass, give me that beat. Hit on your tongue, I can feel an explosion. I'll take another if we keep it going. Open it up, give a toast to the moment. Open it up, give a toast to the moment. Tastes like magic. Got to have it. Tastes like magic.
All right, so my salad is done. Does anybody eat just plain tomatoes? Is that just me? They're so good. Or like plain bell peppers, not the green ones, but like the yellow ones. They're so sweet. You don't have to dip them in anything. All right, let me put this away. Putting you back where you were. All right, whew. My knees, I'm getting old. Salad back in the fridge. I don't have anything sweet to take today, but I'll be all right. I will live. Let me get the top. Oops. My bad. And listen, like I know it's a thing to like season your food. Everybody seasons their food. But I never used to season my salads. But I don't know if it's just because the everything bagel seasoning is just that good, or it was just always supposed to be a thing and I was doing salad wrong all my life. But season your salad. Add a little bit of pepper, add a little bit of salt, add a little bit of garlic powder. Season your salad. It'll change your life. It will change your life. You really won't even need dressing like that. Like, especially if you put some avocado in there when it's nice and soft, and then you shake that bad boy up and try it. It'll change your life. All right. I already established I have no snack to take, so all right, this is the salad. And it is 8:22. Got to be to work by 9. Let me grab my work phone. I pray nobody calls me on it today. What's up, family? Happy Sunday. Another day, another football game. Which, honestly, I don't know what's happening right now. Like, the kids haven't had practice all week because it's been raining. And then the coach had, like, some personal stuff going on. So we didn't have practice. Cool. But he said for all the kids to come to the field at 11. The field is not open yet. So right now we're just in the parking lot. On all the rocks and shiz.
They said that they're going to go to the other gate to go in. No, mine has a because she don't know this. Mom, do you know this? Zariah's mom said that she saw some other people park over there.
Do you need help? Do you know where the other entrance is? Okay, I'll wait.
Do you know where it is, Mommy?
Yeah.
Oh, where's the phone?
It should be behind you.
I want it out.
All my old past is gone, and now I live a new life, free in Christ. Number 2, I want you to draw a line in the sand. The life that you once lived, turn away from it. Now serve the Lord wholeheartedly. That might take walking away from some friends. That might
It's so
take
messed up.
finding a new job, but no
What's so
longer
messed up?
live the life that
No,
you
we're
once
moving
lived.
to another entrance, but
To be
it didn't even wait for the
by the renewing of your
the
mind.
man with one leg. Like,
You're not waiting for him.
I am. He's following me. He got in his car.
And number 3, get yourself plugged into a good local church.
Man got a
Any old church.
prosthetic leg, and he's trying to carry
Church that preaches the full
the child's duffel bag, his little chair he was sitting in. Like, there's a lot. Nobody even waited.
gospel word of God that will build your faith,
Oh,
that will
good.
disciple you, that will
Oh,
build
we
you
did
up,
the
and
little
encourage you in your walk with the Lord. I'm so thankful that you jumped on this video today. If you watched this video all the way through and you said the prayer, I want you to comment in the comments below, I prayed the prayer. I'm so proud of you, and I want to be able to connect with you. For those of you who said the prayer, congratulations. Go ahead and like this video, share it out to someone who you
Go ahead, Theo.
needs help. Share this video with
Okay,
someone
Mom,
who
go
you want to
back.
get saved as well. Maybe your best friend that you want them to make it to heaven too with you, send it to them. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos just like this. I love you, and we'll be seeing you soon.
We don't even know if it's open or not.
I don't know, but gas is expensive, so they best figure it out. You driving to all these many places. Like, and not for nothing, like, it's grass here. Practice here before this darn game, because I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. I don't think they're gonna win this game because the coach's son has aged out of the 5 to 7 age bracket, which is what Theo is in. And so, since his son has aged out and moved on into the older bracket, which is Tom Tom's age bracket, Tom Tom and the coach's son are on the same team. So, like, the coach focuses more on the older kids and their team than he does on the younger kids, which I don't understand. Why would you take 2 teams to coach if you're not going to coach them equally as hard? But whatever. What do I know? All right, so the parent with the one leg is out. So I think we just came over here for practice purposes, and so he's going to go back over there because I don't know how it was going to work out with him with all these rocks and such. Ooh, sugar. I can't wait till the season is over. Because I already know I'm going to have to process Theo's emotions because he's going to be upset when they don't win, which honestly, they're not on track to win. I'm being so real. Like right now, I think they're 1-2-1, which, I mean, that's not on track to win much of anything. Thankfully, in this league, every team makes the playoffs, and like the playoffs and the championship all happens in one day. But still, they don't have any practice. Poor babies don't know what's going on half the time they're out there because the coach spends most time with the older kids. I just want it to be over. Let me get out of here. Go support these kids.
Don't stop. We against the clock. Go. Don't stop. We against the clock. Head held high to the north. Run up on me, you can get squished. Big dogs jumping on the porch. Clock ticking, leave it on the field, on the court. Do this for fun and for sport. Team going long and you coming up short. Crossed up, make them touch the source. Ain't no turnovers, we hitting on fourth. Don't play with it, 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 don't stop. We against the clock. Go, don't stop. Go, don't stop. We against the clock. Go, don't stop. Ready for it, we gon' take action. Time to get active. This is the main attraction.
All right, so game time is over. They had to come out and like fix the rules for everybody because we got on the bleachers as per what the email was telling us to. We had to be in the stands. So when we got there, it was like a couple people who were still on the field. So he was like, wait, pause. Why do they have to follow the rules? Don't they have to follow the rules, but all of us have to? So I took my happy self right on down and got on the sidelines too on the field. So then the man who's in charge of like the whole league or whatever came out with his little statement. It was like, oh, parents, we didn't mean that y'all had to be on the bleachers. You just can't be like on the field, but you can stay on the sideline, like where the track is. Like that's just as far as you can go, blah, blah, blah. Cool. You should have said that because that's not what the email said. The email said you cannot be in the stand. Like you can't be on the field at all. You have to be in the stands. But still, even from the sidelines, like you can't really see anything. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on. Everything seems so far away, especially when they have to go down the other end of the field. Like, but whatever. It was like a split day. Theo's team lost his game, which honestly, I was projecting that because the coach just really throws 5 to 5-7 by the wayside since his son is no longer in that age bracket. Even though he signed up to coach it, like, he completely just throws them by the wayside. They barely get like one-on-one individualized practice of just their team. Like, he always has to merge it with the older team that his son is a part of. And it's like, all right, but 5-7 still needs to work on their formations and perfecting these handoffs that you have them do. Like, you taught them a triple handoff 15 minutes before the actual game, and you wanted them to use it. So now it was just like a complete traffic jam. Like, it was just running into each other. Like, it was horrible. Like, poor babies never even had a chance because the coach this season has just been horrible. But of course, the team that his son is on, they won their game. So Tom Tom's team won their game. Theo's team did not. And like I said, thankfully all the teams go to the playoffs. It's just in the playoffs, I don't know how far we're going to get with Theo's team, because goodness gracious, like, the playoffs and championship all happens in one day, all the teams at one time. So it can be like Theo's team will face team A. Whoever wins that game goes on to the next round, and they'll face another team. Then if they win that game, then they'll go to the championship. And then it goes that way with like the other teams. Then they have the championship game, bam, it's over. But then you have to stay until the end of the day for when all the games are done, because then that's when they pass out the rings to whoever won. Like, it's a lot. That day is truly a lot. It's a lot of people. Parking is insane because everybody's there at the same darn time for these games. So now, what's your record, Thomas?
3-1.
3-1-1?
Yeah.
You guys had a tie?
Yeah.
Who did y'all tie?
First we lost to the Tennessee Titans. Then we won against the Cardinals. Then we tied up with the 49ers. Then
That's right.
Then we won against the Falcons, and then we just beat the Giants.
All right, so they're 3-1-1, and then Theo is 1-2-1.
1-3-1.
1-3-1, yeah, because they lost today. Mercy. And it's sad because they really have, like, the kids on Theo's team, they are really good. They just have no direction. So it just, they need better practices. And you can tell that all the teams that they've played and lost to have much better practices. Now we're waiting outside of Goodwill to pick my mom up. Which, since it's Sunday, y'all know Goodwill has Dollar Sunday. Whatever the colors are, you get it for $1. So I asked her what the colors were, and she said it was green and yellow. And if I'm not mistaken, at the big Goodwill that we went to last Sunday, they had like a 50-inch TV that was a yellow tag, and they want like $60 for it. I'm not paying that. But today it's $1. I doubt it's still there, but you never know. You never know. Because people be there like early, dumb early, with all the family members, everybody. With multiple carts. Every child got a cart. They just grab everything. And then they just go out and grab stuff. They don't care about what size it is. Like, you'll see, like, the carts are rounded over. It has so much stuff on top of it. And then they break it down into size of like, oh, can I fit this? Can I not fit this? Can whatever. And then that's how they break it down. And then they'll go down to like one cart from the 4 carts that they took when the store first opened. Like, people really make this a business.
Young